Welcome to the Business Today show. Welcome from all areas from around the world. Sorry, we've been a little bit delayed. Technology issues in Brisbane and Sydney, as far as I'm aware. Lots of people on the internet. I wonder why. Anyway, the Business Today show is all about me interviewing beautiful, sustainable business owners that share their stories on how they have been so successful to sustain themselves in their business. And the reason why I've created the Business Today show was because there's so many struggling business owners or people that are wanting to get started in business, not knowing what to do through these struggling times. Now, I have two powerhouse, divine women that are entrepreneurial spirited, and they are doing absolutely amazing things online right this very minute. And these two ladies are Kirsty Sleep and Simone Harris. Welcome to the Today Show, ladies.
Thank you, Kelly. Nice to be here. Hey, Kirsty.
Kirsty, you're muted. Kirsty, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I thought you should myself.
Your screen's gone a little bit. Oh, there you are. Welcome to the show, Kirsty.
Internet, single power, street.
Okay. You are a lot. We can hardly hear you. Can you move to some area of the house where it's clearer? Oh, she's gone.
It's us.
Okay, we'll wait for Kirsty to come back. But in the meantime, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and evening for joining us.
Thank you, Kelly. Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's absolutely my pleasure. So did you want to just introduce yourself a little bit and just tell everybody, who you are and, what you do as an entrepreneurial woman in business that is so successful?
Yeah, sure. I'm a mother. So I always have looked how to balance motherhood with business income. And I have, over the last 20 odd years, tried quite a few different businesses. Some I've done pretty good at, some terrible. And as you do, you jump in and, things don't work out as planned sometimes. But I've always had a passion to help other, particularly women. I've always been in the health and wellness field. So I love transforming, being my best, and creating a residual income and helping others learn how to do that as well. And there's been a few interesting years. So yeah, a few ups and downs and personal struggles, things like that. And, I just got myself back into the whole personal development field, really worked on myself, started to associate with like-minded people, and my life has just absolutely transformed. So I love to be the person I'm sharing that you can do it too. Yeah. So that's really what it's about. Like, don't just tell someone, really change your life, from up to rock bottom. And and just want to be that role model that they can do it as well.
So how long have you been in business, Simone?
My latest little venture I've been in for a year, but I've been in business for 20 years. And balancing that out with, I've always sort of been in the personal training, yoga, health coaching field, and then having side incomes and building up businesses from scratch to, empires, I like to say.
Yeah. That's awesome. And in these times that we're currently finding ourselves in, and it's not just Australia, is it? It's like worldwide.
Yeah.
We are in a situation where, residual income can come in pretty handy, hey?
Definitely. And, you know, it's interesting. There are actually some amazing opportunities right now, which a lot of people, I mean, there's just, who would have thought this could happen in life? But life is unpredictable and nothing's certain. And, you know, something I'm doing, which will Kirsty as well, we came in with $1 and it's so simple, and we're just absolutely exploding to the point of 108,000 people joined last month. And there really are, when people open up, opportunities out there that really are benefiting so many people right now. So yeah, certainly in this climate, there's a lot of things that may never exist again. And a lot of people thought they were safe and secure in their business or their job, but it may never be again. And it is a very quick, fast changing world. So you have to be quite resilient, and quite open, even if it is a couple of income streams, but just working on yourself. And, you know, it is evolving to, you need to be an entrepreneur, and you need to create, and you need to know how to create an income. Same principles. Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you can create a business, or you can join another business, or you can, you know, work together as a team like you and Kirsty are, the energy that goes in behind that can only make the team successful.
Definitely. And key word, it really is about the team. Whatever you do in life, I believe, you need, you know, the dream team. And it's like you just connect with the people that you want. You be that person, you attract that person. Even with Kirsty, we have incredible women on our team, and we have so much fun, which is another really important point. Like, really enjoy it, and it doesn't have to be serious. Have a lot of fun with what you're doing, and just use your strengths and work together.
Yeah. So would you say getting into business for money is a good thing, or do you think that you need to love it and be really passionate about it?
Passionate. It'll come anyway. Just be passionate. Follow your heart. Don't think about it. You know, I make very quick decisions. If it feels right, if I like the person. Kirsty and I have worked together, you know, many, many times over the years, and I'll always work with Kirsty. And she's amazing, and she's good at what she does, and I trust her. So yeah, definitely it's your passion. If you're chasing the money, what's the point? You're miserable, and yeah, there's no reward in it, because it's the journey, you know, and you got to align with what you believe. And yeah, you get this energy as well. I think when you love something, that you just get out of bed earlier, you're buzzing all day. People kind of want to have what you're having. And they see it and they want to be part of it. So yeah, and when you've got it, yeah, you can move mountains.
Yeah, it's like taking a buzz pill and stuff. What is she on?
Yeah. People just
give me
pick up on your energy, and they're like, wow, you know, and it's funny how it works. Yeah, so passion is everything.
Yeah, cool. Hey, Kirsty.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, love. Did you get your internet and everything sorted?
I'm on the phone, so hopefully you can hear me better.
Yeah, we can hear you way better. So much, so good.
Okay, I'm on my mobile, so that's better. Yeah, no, I totally agree with what Simone was saying about the, you know, just enjoy it. It's funny, actually, this morning I was doing a search looking just to see what kind of stuff comes up. If you were, because I haven't done a search on Google for a very long time to look for work from home opportunities or how to make money online. And I just wanted to see what the average person would find if they did that. And it's just absolutely a minefield of complete and utter, just like knowing the stuff that I know. Like Simone and I have been in this industry now for a very long time, really, relatively. So we know, I know what I'm looking at and what's good and what's not, and all of that sort of stuff. And I think, you know, it's about locking arms with people who, first of all, like Simone said, that you like, that you think you could get on with, and then just kind of the rest follows. As long as you know, you trust those people and you feel like they've got something good, just go with your gut. You know, that's what women do the best, is that they follow their gut, and it normally works out well. And if you don't follow your gut, normally that doesn't work out well. I don't know what you two think. I think you both are gut followers.
We're gut followers. We're the team gut followers. Absolutely. Sometimes that's got me into so much trouble I couldn't dig myself out of it. You know, you learn from those mistakes.
You learn, and those mistakes take you to the next level, and you meet people on that path too. So it all takes you to where you're meant to be, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, I feel that supporting business owners that you know, needing support in their businesses, and it's in the first, you know, 6 to 12 months, maybe 18 months. Some lady said to me a little while ago that when a plane takes off at an airport, it uses 70% of its fuel to rise, get above the clouds and level out to then be in glide mode. And then it's exactly the same in business. You put in 70% of the 100%, and then when you reach that pivotal point at 70%, then you can really levitate out and then just ride and glide. And I thought that was really clever.
That's a great analogy. It's true, because you know, I've seen it too. People come in, they're all excited, and then a few people might reject them, you know, and you see it, and all of a sudden they like, oh, hang on, they don't think this is cool, or you know, they start to fall back to where they were, and a lot of people quit really early on, which I find as well. And you've got to work it to build the momentum. Once the momentum kicks in, you can't stop it, but you do. You have to get up there, and you have to work. You have to work hard.
So here's a question for both of you. Why do you think business owners earlier on in business pull out?
In any business, you mean? Like just in
general? It doesn't matter, in any business whatsoever.
I personally think that they begin to doubt that it was ever going to happen, and they don't believe in themselves. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
like they're not going to, you know, who was I to think that I could do this? You know, it's all too hard, or maybe I'm destined for less, you know, whatever. It's just not having that complete belief that, don't be ridiculous, of course this is going to happen, you know. And then they sort of blame other things, I think, too, and like just maybe just think it's, you know, not worth the fight, or, you know, I don't know, that might be why.
Okay. Simone?
Yeah, it's definitely self-esteem, you know, self-esteem issues. And then people listening, like a lot of it is your why. Sometimes we do have to hit rock bottom to really get that fire of what we want, and then we just know our outcome and we just go for it. We don't care that people might say no or whatever. So you've got to have, I guess, that huge reason to do something. It's got to be really strong, and you're going to get a lot of rejection on the way. And I think if it's not strong enough, that rejection will just pull you back, you know, to where you were, because people can't deal with what somebody else will think. Yeah. And sometimes, as in yoga, you've got to detach from that outcome, just, you know, that situation of what other people think. You're offering an incredible opportunity, and you're just sharing something, and they may join, they may not, but you can't take anything personal. And I think that, people need to always be working on themselves and be associated with like-minded people and always growing. Because otherwise you're starting and you're listening to your negative neighbor or something like that, and they're all laughing at you, and you think, oh, that's it, this is too hard, I'll just quit. So I think that's got a lot to do with it.
So ladies, I've got 4 women sitting in my waiting room to come into the Zoom chat. Did you ladies post the Zoom link in one of your groups? Because I didn't send it to anyone. Do you know a lady named Fiona Hayes?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't know that we weren't meant to share the Zoom link. We meant to only do it through Facebook Live.
No. Well, I just interview you ladies, but if you want me to bring part of your team on so that they can have a chat too, I'm happy to do that. It's up to you.
I did post it because I thought, can they come and support the Zoom? I did send them the actual Facebook page as well, but
Okay, so I don't think that they've gotten onto the Facebook page. They've just linked into the Zoom. But if I invite them on, they will be seen, but I can just quickly unsee them. Is that what you would like me to do, Simone? Kirsty?
These would be yours, Kirsty, your ladies. Do you want them to come?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, because
There's Sharon, Lynn, and Fiona.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're all really lovely women, so I'm happy for them to come in. It'd be nice for them to come in if you don't mind.
Okay. So let me invite them in now, and let's just do a little bit of a chat and see what they have to say.
Fiona said she's watching now anyway.
Okay.
Hi, Fiona. You're a legend.
Hi, Fiona. Hi, Lynn.
Thanks, girls. That was my fault. You know me. Always get it wrong.
Okay. We've got more ladies here. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Lynn. Fiona. Lynn, I'll just unmute you. There you go, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. Lynn's from New Zealand.
Yes, I'm from New Zealand.
She's had a very
Wow.
Yeah, Lynn's very interesting, actually.
That's very good.
Minded.
Okay, so Lynn, we were just talking about residual income, doing a business that you love. You seem like you've been in maybe lots of businesses, or you've been employed in lots of businesses. What would you think one of the toughest struggles is, Lynn, in business?
Perseverance, because I think that people buy what's a trend. So if you're in a business like a retail business, you're buying, if you can get it cheaper online, you'd get it online. So you're competing all the time.
Okay, so competition.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And how many businesses have you been in, Lynn, your whole life?
No, my whole life. I grew up in a hotel. I've owned a bar and grill. I've owned a fashion store. I've what else have I done? 23 years in the prison service, and then I don't know, a couple of online businesses as well.
Okay, so you get residual income now, Lynn?
Yeah, I do, from lots of different places, yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Congratulations on that. Not many people can say that.
No, but you know, you don't get to this age if you haven't worked hard and tried to get things, to make things better.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Sharon, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and start your video?
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
That's good. Welcome to the Business Today show.
Yes, I just thought I was going to sit in the background. That was all.
Oh, you're funny. We don't let people do that.
I usually do. I usually just.
One shines, we all shine. How and what do you think the biggest struggle for you in business has been?
My biggest struggle. Where do we start? My biggest struggle is recruiting. Okay.
Recruiting.
Yeah. I won't say what I normally say. I'm not real good at it, to be truthful.
Well, do you know
I'll
what?
be polite.
From my perspective, you know, we all have our own unique talents, and that's why we need to work in teams, because we can't do everything. There's no one person on the face of this earth has ever been an entrepreneur that has ever done it all on their own and been successful. So,
yep.
I spoke to Kirsty about this probably like months and months ago, that your net worth your network is your net worth. Hey, Kirsty.
Yeah, 100%. That's true.
So the bigger your network, the bigger your net worth. So going to networking events is a really, really, really cool idea. So when you start in business, and that's where you can actually share exactly what you're doing and get people interested in, you know, wanting to know what you do, how you go about it, and what your products and services are. Yeah. Are you there, Fiona?
Yeah, I am.
You want to come and show us your beautiful face?
Here I am.
How are you?
Yeah, good. There just might be a bit of noise because my autistic daughter's in the room. She's decided she wants to go to bed, so I sort of have to hang with her.
I have 4 kids. I think we've all got kids, and it's not going to matter. So Fiona, being in business, what do you think your biggest struggle is?
Well, mine is the online presence. You know, like doing lives and stuff. I'm never really that great at it. I tend to get tongue-tied and stumble over things even when I've got it written out, and I just feel a bit flustery, and you know, so this sort of stuff. And also trying to get on when there's a bit of peace and quiet, you know. Not a lot of people want to actually do the online stuff during school hours, so they don't want to be online doing stuff. So yeah, that's a big part of it. Sharon, you're taking me screen.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I'll buzz off.
Mute.
There you go.
You only had to mute, Sharon. You didn't have to kill the video.
Hang on. Oh, my screen won't stay up.
So for you, Fiona.
Yeah.
So for you, Fiona, it's all about building your confidence and believing in yourself that you can do a live with confidence. Is that right?
Yeah, I sort of got there a little while last year. I was doing a little bit, but yeah, I've sort of lost it a bit recently. But also, like, it's really, you know what you're saying about having a great team and having people to support you.
Yeah.
In the business that we're all involved in with Kirsty and Simone, you know, we have them to, like, they do a great job. They do a great job, you know, and we and you know, I'm hoping to get there one day, like to do a similar thing. But you know, when you want and need people to be like to watch you and to be there is not normally when my girls are at school. Although, you know, we're having a meeting tomorrow at midday, so you know, I could be proving myself wrong there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just find, you know, like working out of hours and stuff can get tricky.
Okay. So do you do this business full time, Fiona?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, because I can't work because I can't get vacation care and after school care and stuff for my daughter. So, you know, I can't work. I can't get a job because, you know, the minute school holidays hit, I can't work. So, yeah. It's a bit of a problem.
And with where the world is at the moment, it would be turning your world upside down.
Well, yeah, just a bit. Although I'm lucky in that they're actually taking Stevie back to school on Wednesday, which is great.
Wow.
Whereas my younger neurotypical daughter is not. She take about 3 weeks before she goes back, and then it'll be 1 day a week and blah, blah, blah. So anyway.
So you're a single mum in business, or do you have a husband?
I have a husband that works, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
but
always
he's just
helpful.
never here when I need help. So yeah, he works the wrong hours.
Okay, that is very cool. So let's go back to Simone and Kirsty for a minute. So Simone, who is what type of business like viewers will be watching this and going, well, what type of business are you ladies all in? So could somebody just shed some light on the business model?
Yeah, it's a shopping club. So it's instead of going to, let's say, Costco, Woolworths, Coles, and buying retail from there, and a lot of the products are toxic, we have a manufacturer that's been in business for 35 years. It turns over 2.6 billion a year. And we just order direct from the manufacturer to our door. And all of the products in many, many ranges that we use every day are natural plant-based products. And they're a lot more affordable than what you can buy at the shop. So just as a shopping club, it's phenomenal. Like 80% of people just come here to shop, and they shop, you know, year after year, month after month. Like it's amazing. So as well as that, you know, people can have it as a business if they refer others, because there's no marketing in it. So it's true, like it's perfect in this climate, I have to say, because we all want online shopping, we all shop, we want better products for the environment, our families, our kids. Like Fiona's got little kids. There are so many, you know, deaths from poisons. So we, you know, if you drank our cleaner, for example, no one would get sick. Like they're just pure natural plant-based products. So it's just the perfect business model. And I laugh as a joke because I say, you know, it's $1 to $1 million in 7 years, or you can fast track it doing something you're already doing. So it is a simple business for anybody if they're open enough to have a look. It's online. I live in Sydney. I'm here in Queensland now. I just take my phone, that's my little office, and I walk on the beach and talk to people, or, you know, it's a lifestyle. That was my dream.
Yeah. That was one of my next questions, is having a business model like this for the 5 of you, you know, you could be anywhere in the world and still run your business. How cool is that?
And that's what I do. My goal was to travel. My son is 19. So, you know, I've been a single mum most of my life, and it was like, wow, I can, you know, I can go a little bit freer now and go where I want. And he's quite inspired as well. I think sometimes we're their role models, and they're seeing us change our life in front of them, you know, create a lifestyle and a business. So yeah, you just need your phone. Perfect.
And what about you, Kirsty? Because I've known you the longest on the show tonight. You know, and when we've spoken, you've always spoken with passion, and you've driven, you know, from Sydney to Queensland and still conducting business. And so just share a little bit about what this offers, the freedom that it offers you, for you and your family.
I mean, I just think that seriously, not just this thing, but just doing something online is just a complete no-brainer. Like anyone that hasn't got an online business is just a mile away from anywhere they should be right now. And that's not just me saying that, that's just the world. Like we should have an online business. So if you don't already have one, now is the time to work out what the heck you want to do. And that's what brings me back to before when I said, the problem is people don't know where to even start. They don't have a system to plug into. They don't have a team to plug into. You know, it's all kind of too hard basket for a lot of people, or it can be really, really costly. You know, like even my son at the moment, he's looking into starting his own business, and it, you know, it involves a lot of money to start some online businesses. You have to get products, you have to make sure that someone's going to buy them, you have to try and buy stock and then maybe go and sell it, so, you know, whatever, a whole lot of stuff. Even Sharon, I know Sharon downplays her talents, but Sharon was even telling me that she just literally before Corona hit, she had just decided to start a new business as and open up her own store. Well, the costs involved with doing it are real, like a business with a storefront and, you know, with products and all of that is huge. Well, I just don't get why. I mean, not saying that isn't amazing for some people to do, and of course that there, you know, that's an awesome opportunity, but I think if people really open their mind and saw how they could just tap into a company that already provides all the products, that does all the, you know, multi-million-dollar research behind the products to make sure that they're even going to sell, that they've tested the market, they've got $1 billion industry, it's already, you know, literally customer support, everything is done for you, every single aspect of the business is literally sitting for you to tap into.
Yeah.
It's just such a no-brainer that I just kind of almost think, right, we've got to get better at marketing ourselves, basically, because it's not because the business isn't good. It's about getting people to understand how incredible it is, and I guess that's what Simone said too at the beginning. It's just about having passion for something, and then people get it, so we're here to help women who want to have an online business, that want to tap into a team, that want to have full-on support, that want to have no guesswork involved, and literally, unfortunately, I think it only costs $1 to start, because people don't take it as seriously as if they spent $100 grand opening their, boutique down at the mall type thing,
Yeah.
because they can give up so easily because it costs them nothing really, That's the other thing. But anyway, I just think it's a great opportunity, and it's handed to us on a platter, and it's just an amazing thing that you can do from anywhere anywhere at any time, and run it around your own family, your own everything. So yeah.
So a shopping club that you can be a part of that has an awesome network, a great bunch of women behind it, making residual money, supporting their families, and doing what they want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's not to love?
Exactly.
What was that?
It's exactly what's not to love, but it's as simple as you just said, Kelly, and it is the perfect business. I've tried many, and this is like everything, is so simple and just perfect for anybody, let alone mums. It's great because we can still be at home with our kids or traveling, and we're saving money, we're using better products, and we're building a residual income. So
okay. That is cool. So do you have anything to say about that, Fiona, Sharon and Lynn, like the flexibility that it gives you to spend with your family or your friends, and with that extra residual money, what does that give you? Chime in anytime.
Well, you've got to get to earning the residual first. It's always a thing.
Yeah.
I haven't quite got there yet. And part of it is that, there's that 70% of effort that you've got to put in to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is when you've got kids, they don't like you being on your phone all day. They don't like you, oh, Mommy's still doing this. So it just takes a little bit longer for us sometimes to get there.
Yeah.
But I will get to where Simone, is at. I mean, I'm not going to end up in Queensland, but
why not?
We'll have time to lull about a bit and on my phone and doing stuff. Having a bit of
Fiona, it's always good to set goals and to have vision.
Walk on the beach. Somewhere a bit closer. Yeah.
So if you do planning around what you want out of your business, and then plan it each day and do a to-do list.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Simone does any less than I do. Like, she's probably on her phone all the time doing it too, but she's got a nicer scenery to do it in.
My son's not that happy either, Fiona, about it, but he likes the reward of it. So
yeah. Well, I keep saying, but poor, we'll get there. We'll get there.
But Fiona's amazing, and she's brand new. Actually, I think you even joined this month.
Yeah, been in a month.
Yeah, incredible, and a real person and a lot of passion. And Fiona doesn't like the videos, but Kirsty loves the videos, so we just leverage all our strengths together. So it's really great.
Kirsty's got a good system happening.
And what about you, Sharon? How long have you been in business, and are you getting residual income, and what freedom are you getting from being a part of the shopping club?
Well, I haven't been with it quite as long as what Fiona has. So I'm new as well.
Okay.
I haven't actually ever got to a stage of actually earning a residual income. I think I've been with I don't know how many companies, and mine doesn't stand back years. Mine stands back like a couple of years. But by geez, have I been with some in that time? So my story is probably just a little bit different, but I mean, still, I'm a stay-at-home mum. I have 2 kids, younger kids, like I'm 48, but my youngest is 9 going on 10, and my next one up's 11, and the one up from that's 20 going on 21. By geez.
Wow.
But where I live, okay, we live in I live out of town in a small country town. So I don't have family around me to help me out with kids and stuff like that. So it's always been not very, very realistic because of my husband's work as well for me to actually go out and get a job, because I don't have anyone to fall back on to look after the kids after school, school holidays, whatnot. So the only reason I went down this line of online work, business, whatever you want to call it, was it'd be a couple of years ago now, because I have rheumatoid arthritis. So that kind of prevents me from working as well. I'd say probably, at this point, if I wasn't taking what I'd take, I'd say about 90% of my body would be, not real good. So this is why I kind of went down this road to start off with, because I wanted to, I suppose, give us a little bit extra income, make life a little bit easier, and what forth. But I've just, what I have done is I have followed too many people, I suppose I'll say, because, geez, they're doing really well at that. I think I could do that, and blah, 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 blah. For me, I don't think I've had the right audience. I don't think I've got the right followers. I don't know where. I think this shopping club is going to be a completely different thing, because I love natural products. I'm a big lover of natural products. So for me, this is absolutely awesome.
Okay.
And I think, living where we live too, not everything is accessible. So to be able to get stuff like this shipped to your door, mate, I don't care what it costs to get postage. It cost me like $40 to drive to my closest big shopping centre, decent shopping centre, to shop. So, I don't qualm at stuff like that. So, and I think the prices are very, very realistic for what you get. Hopefully down the track, I'll start making a bit of this money as well.
Nice. Thank you for sharing, both of you, both Fiona and Sharon. Thank you. And what about you, Lynn?
What about me? Well, I'm a grandmother, so I don't have any of the children at home or anything like that.
I would think not, love. I would think not. I would hope not.
Well, yes, I would hope
they
not
would need
either.
a smack if they were still at home with you.
I know. Well, I have got one at home, but he's a mental under the Mental Health Act, so he is with me at home. But other than that, the others aren't, so that's a good thing. But for me, it's about a more income when I retire, which should be in a couple of months, really. That's the plan.
Okay, awesome. So for all the struggling businesses out there, this question's for you, Simone and Kirsty. What advice could you give them right now in being in business?
Kirsty, do you want to start with that one?
Okay, what advice would I give? Did you say what would I give advice to struggling business owners?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of a broad question, so I guess I'll just go with my first initial response, and that is just to kind of take stock, work out whether or not you think you're onto a winner, and then just don't doubt yourself anymore and just go for it.
So believing in yourself.
Well, I think not just sort of aimlessly, like work out whether or not, you really think that, like, maybe even get advice to see if that it's worth doing what you're doing, and make sure that you're not just sort of flogging a dead horse. But as long as you believe that it could work and it's working for someone else, whatever that is, because I do honestly think there's a lot of people in business who, especially women who start their businesses and stuff, that don't test enough to know whether or not it's even a viable option to be doing what they're doing. So that's one thing I'm a bit of a big sort of believer in, that a lot of people think don't test enough. So maybe my advice would be just double check that it's actually a viable business opportunity or possibility, or whatever it is you're doing is viable and the market's there, etc. And once you believe that, and you know that's not a waste of time or whatever, then just totally believe in yourself and go for it.
So it's more like market research before you step into your business, to make sure that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's and do the checklist and write everything down. Yeah?
I think so. I think that take more time in making sure that you're not just wasting your time, basically. And it's hard because I know we get passionate about our idea and we think it's a fantastic thing, and we all think everybody else will too. But truth of the matter is, you know, if there's no competition, that's probably, there's a reason for that. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. And then once you know that it's a good idea, then just don't keep on swapping. Just put your head down and go for it. Yeah.
So do one thing well. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's probably a good way to put it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Simone?
I find also in what we do, I talk to a lot of people and they're in 7 different businesses and they're burnt out, especially the women. They're in, I don't know, all these different things. And I'm like, just focus on the one thing that is really going to, you know, use your energy wisely. It's going to give you the outcome you want. You can't be successful in all these little bits and you're just putting a little bit of effort into here and there. And yeah, so I would just say find that one that absolutely, like, look at the world. What is the future? Find that right vehicle and yeah, go for it. And it is a lot of working on yourself as well, because it's all mindset. Everything is mindset. That would be the biggest thing. Yeah. So just totally, I mean, we've in a lot of ways, I saw this and thought this is everything I've looked for, but we're accidentally in the most perfect, I believe, business right now. But there are some great ones, but there's some other ones that even a year ago we thought might have, you know, people thought they were okay, but in the future they won't even be there. So it's really looking at what do people want, how can you help others, and having a really good system as well in place.
Oh, you know what? Systems was going to be my next thing, because people get started in business and they don't realize how critical the systems and operations of the business actually is. And then getting back to what Kirsty just said about market research, in what are the systems and the operations you need to plug into your business to make your business work for you, so you don't have to work for it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Cool. Does anyone have any last words that they'd like to share about, you know, starting a business, struggling in business, the rewards in business? Like, what's one of the biggest rewards that you guys have, you know, accomplished and made in business that you want to share?
Meeting so many different beautiful people.
Oh, nice. So that's a win-win for you, Lynn.
Absolutely. It's a win-win. Yeah.
I agree, Lynn. It's the journey and it's the people, and we're all such great friends, and we all, you know, it's amazing. And to see people growing is so rewarding. You know, you've been in it with them, you're all in there together, and you're seeing and you're laughing, and you've got lifelong friendships.
Nice. Kirsty?
Got to meet you, Kelly.
Oh, you did. Aren't you lucky?
I think that I am lucky.
Yes.
I think I'm lucky that I've met everybody on this call.
Absolutely. It is. It's awesome.
It's all about the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's exactly right. So I just had a comment. Someone just comment. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah. So that was Deb. Deb and Lynn are online, and they were just going, yes, that they agree with what Lynn said about, you know, the people that are in it and how lovely people are when you actually meet them. Very cool. Do you have any last words, Sharon or Fiona?
Sorry, I'm just tied up with family now, so I don't actually have anything, but I'm listening.
No,
Sorry.
that's okay. Thank you for letting us know. Sharon, have you got any last words?
My last word is, because as I said, I have been with quite a few different companies. Okay. So what I'm going to say is what is here is one of the best things I've seen in a long time. Not that I've been in it for years, but to have the support where I have a weakness, which is what Kirsty does, it's absolutely best thing I've ever seen. So
No.
a lot of companies and a few that I've been with, like, you kind of join up and then you're kind of left to yourself. Okay, but you've got a lot of support here. You stick your hand up, your questions get answered. I absolutely can't fault it. There's not one fault in it for me. So yeah, it's an absolutely bonza one to be in at the moment.
Thank you.
Bonza. Haven't heard that word for a while. Bonza. Hey?
Oh, well, that's what you get being country, I suppose.
Oh, that's cool. I
Country
love that
bumpkin,
word,
so-
bonza. Well, if
There you go.
if that isn't a rap, I don't know what is. Honestly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Lovely to share.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely. Thank you, Lynn, Sharon, and Fiona for popping on there. You kind of just
Oh, no.
made the
thank
environment.
you.
It was lovely. Okay, so
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to, yeah, no, that's cool. So yeah, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much, Simone and Kirsty, for accepting my invitation, for joining me on the Today Show. I really, really appreciate you both. And
Thank you.
go and kick
Thank
some
you,
ass
Kelly.
and get some more of that cash flow flowing in, so you can go on some really beautiful holidays. Sounds
Definitely.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, out of the two of you, whoever's going to answer this is fine. Where can people find you and learn more about this business?
Sorry, Oscar, my son just did something.
They can reach out on Facebook, Kelly.
Okay, so can you share the Facebook page? What's the Facebook page?
Well, my group, if you want to share that, is hang on a sec, I've just lost it now.
Oh, Kirsty.
I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Sorry, my son just flicked my chair and I almost fell onto the floor. Thank you for that, Oscar. Okay, women creating an income from home.
Okay, so anyone out there that wants to get in contact with Kirsty, say that again, Kirsty.
Women creating an income from home.
Okay, and Simone, yours is SimoneHarris.750.
And I've also got a group called How to Make Money While Being Isolated.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Nice. So you've heard it from two beautiful entrepreneurial women, one on the Gold Coast and one in Sydney, and they've both worked together for how many years?
Quite a few now.
Maybe a decade? I don't know.
Okay, so over 10 years, yeah?
Oscar.
Awesome.
I don't even know. How that makes me too old. No, we can't be that old, Simone. It mustn't be that.
Unfortunately, we are actually, Kirsty. We are that old.
Stop it.
No worries. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Ben. Thanks to Fiona.
Thanks, ladies. That was amazing.
Sharon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye,
So
everyone.
thank you to all the beautiful women that joined us tonight. That was very unexpected, but such a huge surprise. It just goes to show that you don't know what you don't know when you put yourself out there and expect the unexpected, because
Yes.
opportunities can come knocking anytime at wherever you are on this amazing planet. So, this show has been brought to you by the Wellness Business Academy, Spiritual Events and Directory, and the Global Crypto College. If you could have gotten one thing from tonight from the beautiful ladies, I highly suggest that you start believing in yourself and take action. And if you don't know what to do or where to go and you didn't get very much out of this, look at other people that are successful on social media. If you have a friend or a friend of a friend, and reach out and just ask. It costs absolutely nothing. And all they can say is yes or no. So you have a 50% chance of getting somebody to explain something about business that you have no idea about whatsoever. So my name is Kelly Kingston and I have been your host for the Business Today show. And I look forward to seeing you all next Monday night at 7 p.m. for my next special guest. Thanks again. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.